crowds at a final in recent times, but it's the first time since 1969 that it isn't a decider between Kilkenny and Wexford. And Offaly, who appeared in the final 11 years ago, that also interrupted that Kilkenny-Wexford monopoly, provide yet another link with 1969 by having both their teams in this year's Leinster finals. So the Midlanders in this summer of 1980 with a chance of a Leinster double that hasn't been achieved since Dublin did it in 1942. And these Offaly hurlers will be trying to set an example today for those footballers to follow in 2 weeks' time. But in hurling, the counties never won the Leinster Championship, and this is only the 6th hurling final appearance for Offaly. The 3rd against Kilkenny, who won the others in 26 and 69. 2 of this side remain from the 1969 final. Damien Martin in goal again today, as he was for Offaly 11 years ago, and at 33, still one of the outstanding goalkeepers in the game. And Johnny Flaherty, who's left corner forward, 34 years of age, but was at left half in his previous appearance in the final. And Kilkenny are the firm favourites as befits All-Ireland champions. These players in those famed black and amber jerseys represent a county that's never lost a championship match to Offaly, a county that's collected 49 provincial titles. They've got one change in personnel and a positional switch since the semi-final win over Wexford. Kevin Fennelly, the former under-21 goalkeeper but also an excellent attacker, is recalled to play at left half forward. So his brother Ger makes way for him by changing over to the right wing. And of course, a third brother, Liam, is among the subs. And the Leinster hurling final for 1980 is on. Kilkenny in the attack. This is Joe Hennessy, but it's broken up by centre-half back Pat Delaney for Offaly, but his shot gone over the sideline. That'll be a line ball for Kilkenny. Kilkenny playing with a stiffish wind into the railway goal. John Henderson, who took the sideline puck. McBrennan here, bouncing away off Pat Fleury. It'll be another line ball for Kilkenny. Joe Hennessy, the taker. That's right across the large parallelogram, gone wide. It'll be a puck out the midfielder, the man who took it. So Kilkenny, with so many provincial titles, Offaly don't have one, hoping to get their first here today. This is the right half forward. That's the first score from Mark Corrigan. A beautiful score it was. It came all the way from the puck out by Damien Martin. Mark caught it in his hand and put it over. Noel Skehan's puck out. This comes to Frank Cummins. Over to his midfield partner, Joe Hennessy doubles on it nicely. Billy Fitzpatrick knocked it on, but it was got out right over here near the corner. This is Kevin Fennelly. Into the hands of Matt Ruth for Kilkenny, and the shot from Matt and the equaliser. Kevin Fennelly out on the left wing, sent it right across in front of the post, and Matt Ruth gets the equaliser. Mark Corrigan here again for Offaly. Has he got the second point? No, Noel Skehan knocks it out. This is Johnny Flaherty. What a start for Offaly. It was Mark Corrigan again who got the ball out on the right wing, had a shot for the point, but it dropped low and Noel Skehan batted it out, but right there was Johnny Flaherty who smashes it into the net. So now some encouragement in the early seconds for Offaly. But this is Kilkenny. Mick Brennan having difficulty getting it into his hand. He does now. He's well blocked there by Paddy Delaney. Got away by Joachim Kelly. This is Pádraig Horn, the full forward, first out in front of Brian Cody, and that's a beautiful point from the full forward. Pádraig Horn, the captain there, out in front of the man wearing the number 3, got that shot, made the space for himself, and then takes the point. So Offaly coming again. This is Pat Carroll, Johnny Flaherty gets to it. Pádraig Horn bounces away from him. Mark Corrigan is 10. Gives it to Pádraig Horn. That was meant for Pat Carroll. Richie Reid here for Kilkenny. Blocked down by Pat Carroll, and then Pat gets the possession. Across. That's Paddy Kerwin. Can he get the shot? He's got it! And it's a point! Really, Offaly playing so well and doing so well in these early minutes. Paddy Kerwin, scorer of that one. Ger Fennelly here for Kilkenny. It comes to Frank Cummins, his shot is blocked. Offaly very quick into the tackle, and they're marking very closely. Johnny Flaherty here now, who got their goal, and he gets away from John Henderson. Beautifully done, the pass into the centre. Centre half forward, Brendan Birmingham though, dropped it, and it's Brian Cody coming away. Brian now at midfield, he's hooked from behind by Pat Carroll. This is Joe Hennessy for Kilkenny. Billy Fitzpatrick, and then Pat Fleury getting it away, or does he? Billy Fitzpatrick again. Oh, that was well blocked. And then it's a free out. McKennedy it was. The man to take it here will be Pat Fleury. The left corner back taking this free, and that's some relief for Offaly, who started in such great form. That's Nicky Brennan for Kilkenny. That was a rather reckless pull there by the centre half-back, Pat Delaney. He was pulling on the ball, but it's centre half forward Joe Wall on the ground. He caught it, it appeared on either the shoulder or the face, I think maybe the face. But as you can see, he's back up again. Pat Henderson then coming in to see that he's okay. Billy Fitzpatrick to take the free. Joe Wall still receiving the attention. He's okay now. Billy Fitzpatrick with the free. He's 45 metres out, and he put it wide. Damien Martin's puck out, a long one it is. Joe Hennessy for Kilkenny, doubling on it nicely. Mick Brennan here. And Brennan getting it into his hands, turning away, getting this shot right across. This is Pat Maloney, and it comes to Matt Root. Matt trying to make his way in. Back to Kevin Fennelly with the pass. Kevin was alert to it. He can't get his shot in though. Blocked by Mick Kennedy, the full-back. And pushed there by Mick. Mick forcing him away. This is Mick Brennan. Joe Wall. Got away there by Pat Fleury for Offaly. Offaly playing with such great determination in these early minutes. Just about 7.5 minutes as Nicky Brennan takes the sideline puck for Kilkenny. That's Pat Fleury, first out to it, driving it away. Centre half forward, Brendan Birmingham here. And a long shot from Brendan from just beyond midfield. That's the most magnificent point. Brendan Birmingham from just beyond midfield, and that means here in Croke Park 140 metres is the length of this pitch, so he was way beyond the 70 metres. Ger Henderson here for Kilkenny. Joe Hennessy now. Matt Ruth with the shot, and it's blocked by Pat Maloney. Matt Ruth again. Kevin Fennelly, he drops it. Kilkenny trying to get it into their hands, but Offaly are hustling them and harrying them. And getting it away is Joachim Kelly, the midfielder, down there helping. Brendan Birmingham, Pat Carr now. Offaly coming so quickly. They started like a whirlwind, and they're certainly putting the pressure on these champions. So 1 goal and 4 points to 1 point. Offaly leading. 9 minutes they're only playing, remember. This is Ger Henderson. Meant for Matt Ruth, Billy Fitzpatrick. And Matt Ruth can't get to it quickly enough to prevent it going over the sideline, so it'll be Damien Martin's puck out. This is Joe Hennessy. That just dribbles over the sideline, so it'll be Kilkenny's line ball. John Henderson here for Kilkenny. Nicely caught by Joe Hennessy. And Joe coming away, making ground. Ger Fennelly. But got away from him by Aidan Fogarty. It'll be Kilkenny's line ball. Nicky Brennan chasing back to take it, the left half back. About 60 metres out from his own end line. Nicky Brennan across to Mick Brennan. Mick having been fouled, that'll be a free just inside the 45-metre line, about 40 metres out, and Billy Fitzpatrick stepping up to take it. He scored a goal and 11 points against Wexford in the semi-final. This time straight in front of the post. And making no mistake. So 2 points for Kilkenny, but remember, a goal and 4 points for Offaly, the challengers. The puck out comes to Mark Corrigan, and the shot so quickly done. That's the second time Mark, the right out forward here, has done it. The puck out from Damien Martin comes way down, 3/4 the length of the field. Mark Corrigan grabs it out of the air and so quickly takes a point. Now it's 1-5 to 2 points, and Offaly with this whirlwind start. Ger Henderson here, but he's penalised for a foul on Brendan Birmingham. Noel O'Donoghue, the referee, right there on the spot, almost the centre of the field. The big centre half back to take it is Pat Delaney. Pat having a look at those posts. He's a little to the right. And with the shot now, it looks a good one from here, and the umpire signals his colleague. It's a beautiful point by the centre half back. And the Offaly hearts must really be rising now, their hopes mounting as they add on point after point. Ger Fennelly here for Kilkenny. Kilkenny playing with the wind. Ger with the shot. It's gone astray, gone very wide. It's still won 6 to 2 points. Damien Martin's puck out, dropping at the 45-metre line of Kilkenny, but Ger Henderson getting it away for the champions. Matt Root bounces away from him, but it comes back to Matt Root. He must have a chance now. He missed, he drops it, it's in the net now. It was hooked away from, he carried it on. The momentum of it brought it over the end line, and Damien Martin isn't too happy, but it is the goal because the green flag went up. So that's a setback for Offaly. Now just 4 points between them. Noel O'Donoghue penalising a Kilkenny defender. Pádraig Horn coming out to take the free. But 48, 49 metres out he is. And the shot from Pádraig, it's a good one. Increasing their lead now. 1-7 to 2 points. Centre half back, Pat Delaney, Aidan Fogarty then. Coming to Pádraig Horn. Offaly certainly playing with self-assurance, by no means overawed by the reputation of the champions, and why should they? Because in the last 2 occasions these counties have met, Offaly have been the winners. They were in the National League last November and in October '78. Offaly the winners of both those two. And the game in last November was in Nolan Park in Kilkenny. This is John Henderson. That'll be a sideline puck for Offaly. Brendan Keeshan, the midfielder, with this sideline ball into the hands of Ger Henderson, knocked away from him. He's penalised, or rather he has been fouled, so it'll be a free out to Kilkenny. The referee indicating to Brian Cody where he wants the free taken. That's the 20-metre line, so it's just outside him. And then the full-back with the free. Joe Wall gets it to Joe Hennessy. Matt Root here, scorer of their goal. He's been hooked. This is Pat Fleury. He's been fouled. That will be a free out. 15 for Kilkenny. Matt Root, the man with the green helmet, number 3, is Mick Kennedy. He's certainly giving a lecture there to Matt Root. And Pat Fleury with the free. This is Nicky Brennan preventing it from going over the sideline. That's Dick O'Hara for Kilkenny. Now Joe Hennessy. Joe Hennessy again for Kilkenny. Mick Brennan here and Pat Fleury, and the corner back knocked off it. This is Mick Brennan coming in with the ball in possession right outside the large parallelogram, but he's hit it wide under pressure. It's not gone wide. In fact, it must have been deflected. It's a 65-metre shot for Kilkenny. So Joe Hennessy then with the 65 and dead straight over the centre of the crossbar. 1-7 to Offaly, 1-3 now to Kilkenny. Damien Martin's puck out, breaking away from Nicky Brennan, who had his hand up, but Noel O'Donoghue spotting a foul on an Offaly man, and this will be a free from about 30 metres out. A little off centre. You can see the angle there. Pádraig Horn, the full forward, to take that free. little more now than 30 metres, about 40 metres out. And Pádraig with the shot off the upright and over the bar, so 1-8 to 1-3. Pádraig Horan there with his third point of this Leinster final. O'Skean's puck out, breaks to Joe Wall, centre half forward, getting it to Ger Fennelly. Fennelly getting away from Ger Coughlin, gets the shot in. Matt Root taking it out of the air, can't get in to get his shot in. He's fouled, and that must be a penalty. You can see just inside the line. And obviously Noel O'Donoghue didn't think it was, but by the time Matt ended up, it is in fact. He's calling them out, so you can see the three left in the net. Pat Fleury on the right, Ger Coughlin on the left of the picture, and Damien Martin. And the man to take it is Billy Fitzpatrick with the shot, and he's got the goal too. Damien Martin made an attempt to stop it. It ricocheted off his stick. So Billy Fitzpatrick, the scorer now of a goal and a point. 2 points only between them now. This is Brian Cody. Ger Coughlin with the sideline puck for Offaly. That's Frank Cummins, Joe Hennessy, but he's blocked by Pat Carroll. Still Joe Hennessy moving away there, but the shot is stopped by Ger Coughlin. It's gone over the line. Brendan Keeshan to take the sideline puck. That's the 45-metre line he took it from. That's magnificently taken. It was dead on target, but referee Noel O'Donoghue spotted a foul, and he's giving a second penalty. Within seconds, Offaly now get a penalty. A foul obviously in there on that small parallelogram on some of the Offaly forwards. So this is a chance now for Offaly to increase the lead again. Pádraig Horan, the captain, the man to take it. The full forward, Billy Fitzpatrick, scores a goal from a penalty at one end. Will the full forward at the other end score one now? Remember, they're 2 points ahead. Pádraig with the shot is stopped by O'Skean, a magnificent save, and the goalkeeper gets it away to the right. Frank Cummins is there. That was great work by O'Skean, but it comes to Brendan Birmingham. Mark Corrigan here, and Dick O'Hara, Nicky Brennan then, number 7, gone off his stick over the sideline, but what a let-off for Kilkenny with that marvellous save by O'Skean from Pádraig Horan's penalty. It was such a chance for Offaly, but here they have another one with this sideline puck. About 14 metres out, Mark Corrigan was the taker, but referee penalising an Offaly forward for a foul on Dick O'Hara. And it's Noel Skean, the goalkeeper, coming out to take it, just outside the 13-metre line. And he has the slight breeze behind him. And a good long one it is too. This is Kevin Fennelly. Mick Brennan and Billy Fitzpatrick. Brennan stays back, leaves it to the full forward. Mick Kennedy along with him. Billy Fitzpatrick still going through, and the centre half forward, Joe Wall, number 11. Damien Martin committed himself, but it's disallowed. The referee having signal in that the centre half forward here was inside the square as that ball came in from Billy Fitzpatrick. So it's certainly lots of incidents in this Leinster final. 2 penalties, 1 scored, the other saved, and then a goal disallowed. This is Nicky Brennan for Kilkenny. This is Kevin Fennelly. He did that so well under pressure, and he gets away from Aidan Fogarty. Still Kevin Fennelly, and he's got a nice point. That was a beautiful solo run. So just 1 point between them now. This is Pat Carroll for Offaly. Number 4, Dick O'Hara got it away. Frank Commons assisting the defence. Clearing it further and further away. Ger Coughlin here for Offaly. This is Brendan Keeshan to put Offaly on the attack again. That's a beautiful stroke from the midfielder, but it bounced just wide. Noel Skehan's puck out. That's Joachim Kelly to Mark Corrigan. Pat Carroll here, and he did that so well. He turned around and got the shot in. Moved away from Richie Reid, but unfortunately sent it too far to the left. Just 10 minutes to half-time, and the one solitary point between them. Kevin Fennelly now from about 50 metres out, and that's gone to the left and wide. This is Dick O'Hara. He's blocked by Brendan Birmingham. But Brian Cody is there for Kilkenny. 10 is Ger Fennelly. This is coming to Billy Fitzpatrick. Pat Maloney along with him. Billy turning away from him. The cross over to Pat Fleury though, and Pat clearing it away for Offaly. Down to the other corner, other end of the field, and Johnny Flaherty gone over the line, and it's John Henderson appealing for a line ball for Kilkenny. Kevin Fennelly receiving some assistance here from Pat Henderson, but the other end of the field, it's Offaly's line ball. Pat Carroll takes it, gets it to Brendan Birmingham. His shot is blocked by Ger Henderson. He gets it back to Pat Carroll. Pat Carroll cut off the ground. John Henderson here. And that will go over the line, and Pat Carroll is content to let it go, because it will be a line ball for Offaly, and Kevin Fennelly, okay. Cut on the face as Johnny Flaherty with this line ball. And it's Frank Commons right back there in the small parallelogram, but that's Brendan Birmingham who gets the clearance from Cunningham or from Commons and puts it over. Brendan Birmingham. Noel Skehan's long puck out breaks away from the players who jumped up for it. Joe Wall, the man who spotted the break and gets the shot and then gets the point. That was well done by the centre-half forward. He anticipated that break as it broke away from the clump of players. He moved on to it quickly and got his point. But 1 point now between them again, a total of 12-11. Offaly on the attack again, Brendan Keeshan here, but it's gone wide. Billy Fitzpatrick here. Mick Kennedy and himself in it. Matt Root, but it's got away by Aidan Fogarty. This is the centre half back, Pat Delaney. Offaly getting it out of defence very quickly. This is Dick O'Hara though, the pass to his left half back, Nicky Brennan. And then Kilkenny getting it away very quickly. Mick Brennan down here with Pat Fleury. The ball's gone over the sideline, and the linesman about to award the line ball to Offaly. Pat Fleury, their left corner back, he'll take it. That's breaking to Frank Cummins for Kilkenny. He's blocked by Pat Carroll. Ger Henderson is in there. He gets it away quickly. That's Pat Mallochny, who's now playing right half back in a switch with Aidan Fogarty. Pat Mallochny brought out to mark Kevin Fennelly, who'd been doing so well at left half forward. But this is Joe Hennessy to take the free for Kilkenny. About 50 metres out. It's swinging away to the left. It swings too far to the left, and it's wide. That's Nicky Brennan. It was knocked away from him. He had it caught. This is Ger Henderson clearing it for Kilkenny. Frank Cummins nicely picked out of the air. The pass then to his midfield partner Joe Hennessy, and Joe with the shot, but Billy Fitzpatrick here bouncing away from him, bounced off Billy's stick, and it's gone wide. Puck out to Damien Martin. Joachim Kelly and Ger Fennelly. Fennelly gets it away. This is Nicky Brennan. And Paddy Kerwin. This is Paddy Kerwin, right corner forward. Dick O'Hara there alongside him. Still the corner forward. Gets the shot in, but it's defended wide. So just 4 minutes away from half-time, and Offaly still holding on to the lead. Remember, there were 6 points ahead at one stage early in this first half. They're 1 point ahead now. This is Ger Henderson, Kevin Fennelly. Pat Mallochny is number 2. Kevin Fennelly gets it further in. That's Aidan Fogarty. This is Paddy Kerwin for Offaly. Oh, he rounded Dick O'Hara well and stayed inside the line. More important, kept the ball in. Gets a very, very good point. He worked that so well, rounded his opponent and kept the ball from going over the line and got a good point. They're 2 ahead now. Frank Cummins for Kilkenny. Matt Root here for the champions. Matt Root with the shot, and it's in the back of the net. Oh, Matt Root took that so well. The Offaly backs were converging on him on the right of the large parallelogram. He turned around, and with not very much space to swing his hurley, he got it into the far corner of the net. So Kilkenny now jump 1 point ahead as we come up to half-time. 3-5 for the champions, 1-10 for Offaly. Paddy Delaney here in some trouble, gets it out to Ger Coughlin, and the left half back with the shot, but it's going too far to the left. Puck out for Noel Skehan. So just 2 minutes to half-time, and that goal by Matt Root, a psychologically important one. This is Ger Fennelly, and he hit that from about 62 metres out. A great point, and it landed to him from Noel Skehan's puck out. Nicky Brennan for Kilkenny. Centre half back Pat Delaney here for Offaly. That'll be Kilkenny's line ball. Nicky Brennan here, anxious to take it, just 1 minute away from half-time. Nicky giving his forwards instructions the way he wants them to array themselves as he takes this. This is McKennedy, the Offaly fullback. Makes space for himself. Oh, his clearance isn't a good one. It's breaking to Matt Root. It's a foul on Pat Maloney. That's Kevin Fennelly. This is Pat Maloney, who started in the right corner back position, moved out to mark Kevin Fennelly, and he's now right half. This is Paddy Kerwin. That was well fielded. That was meant for Pádraig Horn. It's intercepted. Richie Reid then getting it away. It was Paddy Kerwin. Fielded it magnificently. Passed it, he thought, to Pádraig Horn, but it was well intercepted by Richie Reid. And the sideline puck then to Offaly. Joachim Kelly here. Very badly taken. But Mark Corrigan, number 10, Nicky Brennan, 7. And this is Joachim Kelly again. Pat Carroll here for Offaly. Pat with the shot, but it'll bounce wide. Coming very close to half-time. Pat Carroll there is the only one of the 6 Offaly forwards who hasn't scored, and the referee doesn't even wait for the puck out. Brings it to an end. Matt Root here, scorer of 2 goals and 1 point, and that second goal the one that put Kilkenny in the lead as they go in at half-time. Their title, will it be Kilkenny who'll retain it, or Offaly get their first championship? Offaly, who led for so long in the first half, on the attack again. This is Brian Cody, their fullback, or Kilkenny's fullback rather, breaking up that Offaly attack. This is Offaly's full forward and captain, Pádraig Horn, into the centre half forward, and this is Mark Corrigan. That was a great save by Noel Skehan. It came all the way across from Pádraig Horn to Mark Corrigan, who seemed to have the goalkeeper at his mercy, but Noel Skehan saved it and cleared it. A line ball to Kilkenny. So Noel Skehan, the saviour of the champions today, saving a penalty in the first half, and now a great shot from Mark Corrigan. That's into the hands of Johnny Flaherty. Meant for Pádraig Horn, the pass. Paddy Kerwin and Dick O'Hara, but bouncing wide. So Noel Skehan will puck out. Pat Delaney breaking it down to Brendan Birmingham. That's Mark Corrigan. The Kilkenny bench, Eddie Kerr, Paddy Grace on the right of picture. Martin Coogan just left of Eddie, who's taking off his coat. The centre half back for Offaly, Pat Delaney, to take this shot. Free just inside the line. That's Noel Skehan again with another save. Parried, it came at him so quickly from Brendan Birmingham. This is Richie Reid. And now Joe Hennessy, he's hooked. Still Joe Hennessy. Kevin Fennelly now for Kilkenny. Joe Wall in under, it breaks away from him to Matt Root, and Matt loses possession. Billy Fitzpatrick then for Kilkenny, and he certainly is fouled by Mick Kennedy, but luckily for Mick, it's outside. So Billy Fitzpatrick to take the free. 20-metre line. And obviously going for the point, increasing their lead now to 3 points. Kilkenny 3-7, Offaly 1-10. Damien Martin's long puck out comes to Richie Reid for Kilkenny, and a clearance from him. That's Pat Mallochny for Offaly, getting it to centre half back Pat Delaney, and Pat delivers it quickly out of defence. Nicky Brennan with the white helmet for Kilkenny, but knocked away from it now. This is Joachim Kelly for Offaly. Ger Henderson then for Kilkenny. Pat Carroll for Offaly here now. The shot from Pat has gone a little to the left, too far to the left and wide. Noel Skehan's puck out, breaking away to Joe Hennessy here. About 42 metres out, Damien Martin batting it away. 20 chasing for it is Liam O'Brien. Pat Mallochny, Liam O'Brien again to Kevin Fennelly here for Kilkenny. Under some pressure and then got away by Brendan Keeshan, but gone over the line from the midfielder's shot. Nicky Brennan to take the line ball for Kilkenny. Pat Mallochny, number 2 for Offaly. Paddy Delaney getting it away for Offaly. This is coming to Dick O'Hara for Kilkenny. Kevin Fennelly, but taken away from him by Pat Delaney, and a good clearance by the centre half back. Johnny Flaherty is the lone Offaly man fighting there with Brian Cody. Richie Reid coming in to make the clearance. It'll be a line ball to Offaly. Johnny Flaherty, who scored an Offaly goal in the first half, the only one that they've got. They got 10 points, Kilkenny 3-7 and Offaly 1-10. Johnny Flaherty with this line ball. You can see just how close to the corner flag it is. Nicely lofted, far side of the large parallelogram. This comes to Paddy Kerwin, and he's got the point. So now there are only 2 between them. That's the 3rd point for Paddy on this Leinster final. And the crowd now behind Offaly. Listen to their supporters, and they're in the majority. Offaly, who led for so much of the first half. 2 points behind they are now. And coming again. This is Richie Reid though for Kilkenny. Joe Hennessy for the champions. Breaks to Billy Fitzpatrick. Nice pass to Liam O'Brien, and the quick shot from Liam just centimetres wide. Dick O'Hara here for Kilkenny. And Billy Fitzpatrick is now out around middle of the field. Line ball to Offaly. Ger Coughlin to take it. Pat Delaney getting it further on. That's Brendan Birmingham. Pat Delaney again for Offaly. And the left half forward getting away with it, but he's hooked by Ger Henderson. And the tussle between the two of them. Then Johnny Flaherty nipping in. And then Johnny Flaherty fouled. On the ground is the corner forward. Johnny Flaherty getting back up on his feet. One of the two men in this Offaly side forming a link with their appearance in the '69 Leinster final. Johnny Flaherty one of them, Damien Martin the other. And it's Pádraig Horan, the full forward and captain, to take the free. And Pádraig putting it over and leaving just a gap of 1 point now between them. It's 3-7 to 1-12, 16 points to 15. So Offaly beaten twice in Leinster finals by Kilkenny in 1926 by 10 points, but only by 2 points in '69. This is Billy Flanagan though, and now there are 2 points between them again. Billy Fitzpatrick, rather, not Billy Flanagan. He scores 1 goal and 2 points now in this final. Mark Corrigan, number 10 for Offaly. Noel Skehan in some trouble. Johnny Flaherty, the man beside him. And it'll be a free out. Noel Skehan about to take the free. 10 minutes into the second half. Brendan Birmingham for Offaly. Johnny Flaherty here doing so well to round John Henderson. And this is Paddy Kerwin. Nicky Brennan, number 7, but Paddy gets the shot in. And he's got the point. Right corner forward. Closing the gap to 1 point again. And we're 10.5 minutes into the second half. Billy Fitzpatrick here. That's number 21, Mick Crotty, just seconds on as a sub in the Kilkenny team, but Mick shot gone wide. That's a equaliser from Mark Corrigan. It came all the way from the puck out to Mark Corrigan, as he did twice in the first half. Just stepped one side and gets the point. 17 points each. Kilkenny 3-8, Offaly 1-14, and just listen to the Offaly supporters now. Pat Carroll. Johnny Flaherty chasing here. That's Paddy Kerwin, and look at how he's getting away from Dick O'Hara, is he? He's not. He slipped there at the vital moment, and Dick was able to recover. The clearance from the corner back. Aidan Fogarty then. This is Pádraig Horan, it bounces away from him. Ger Henderson for Kilkenny. Billy Fitzpatrick and Pat Mallochny. Billy Fitzpatrick is now left half forward. McCrotty's centre half, and Joe Wall has gone in full forward. Kevin Fennelly gone off. He had that facial injury in the first half. This is McCrotty. Number 2, Pat Mallochny. Matt Ruth here for Kilkenny. Knocked away from Joe Wall by McKennedy. Billy Fitzpatrick here, and McKennedy doing so well. A block the second time, but this is Joe Hennessy, and it's a free. It's a free for a foul on Joe Hennessy, as you can see. McKennedy penalised. So Billy Fitzpatrick to take the free. That's this 45-metre line. He's a little to the left of the post, but it doesn't make any difference. Kilkenny are ahead again. $3-9 for the champions, 1-14 for Offaly. Line ball to Kilkenny. Nicky Brennan. Pat Carroll down to Brendan Keeshan. It's Ger Fennelly. Joe Wall here for Kilkenny. The shot from Joe, it's just gone wide. Matt Ruth getting some attention from the opposing full-back McKennedy. Number 11 just left of your picture, Joe Wall. That's Pat Fleury, number 4, and 13 Mick Brennan. So Damien Martin will have to wait a few seconds longer. Offaly making a substitution. There's Eugene Coughlin coming in. Eugene was injured. So coming on the field. This is Liam O'Brien. Shot blocked by Ger Coughlin. This is Nicky Brennan. Pat Carroll here for Offaly. Johnny Flaherty. And still Johnny Flaherty getting good possession there. Mark Corrigan is 10. And this is Mark Corrigan breaking away. How can he get the stroke in before they close in on him? That's Brian Cody penalised. Referee obviously thinks he picked it off the ground or threw it. So the chance of the equaliser, Pádraig Horan, the full forward. And they're level again. Pádraig Horan now with 5 points. Kilkenny 3-9,